Hey. Okay, you guys, I'm back. So today I am going to do a video about the dinner that I'm going to be cooking for this evening. I'm doing a salmon that I'm going to marinate in a soy sauce, honey, brown sugar, sesame seeds, and what else did I use? I used honey. I used sesame seeds, soy sauce, and I think it's hoisin sauce. It's kind of like soy, but it's more sweet and it's thicker. So that's what I did for my marinade for my salmon. Okay, so I'm gonna marinate this. And then I'm doing just salad. And then we're going to do some wings in the air fryer. And I'm going to put the salmon in the air fryer too. And got my eggs going for my salad. And then to go with the salmon, I'm going to do this creamy chicken flavored rice. And vegetables, I'm kind of undecided. I think I'm going to do California green for the vegetables. So I'm about to go ahead and get this started. So y'all just come along for the ride. Hey, you guys. So I'm back. I've kind of prepped everything already to kind of save time for doing this video. I have the salmon already in the marinade, and I added a little bit of Cajun seasoning to it. I went ahead and peeled my cucumbers. So I just have to chop those. I already pre-washed everything, the tomatoes and the lettuce. I put the vegetables in the frying pan. And so this is what I'm gonna do for veggies. I just got these out the freezer. Usually when I get my vegetables out the freezer, I rinse them in hot water to kind of get the frost off of them. Or to kind of help defrost them a little bit, because I don't like putting water in my vegetables when I'm cooking them, because I still want them to have like a little crunch or a bite to it. So I just put a little bit of seasoning and butter. And I already had the rice in the steamer, that creamy chicken rice. Before I start chopping this stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and put a round of wings in the air fryer. And if there's anybody that don't know how air fryer works, it kind of looks like this, just a little basket. You don't have to use, well, I don't use any grease or any oil because you really don't have to. And I kind of just take the chicken and line it on the inside of the basket of the air fryer. And when I do my chicken, I do it at 350, and I usually set it on about 20 minutes, but at the halfway mark I kind of look at it to see how it looks, if I need to flip it or turn it so both sides can be crispy, because I like my chicken crispy, not burnt, crispy, with a nice crunch to it. And I try to lay them bone down on the first round, so I do it that way. And on this size basket, I got 2, 4, 6, 8 pieces in there. I hope y'all can see that. So that's what we got to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that in. Turn that on 20 minutes. 380. Put it on 380. I'm gonna rinse my hands off. And then we're gonna start chopping this stuff and just have a little combo, I guess. Usually when I'm doing this, my little food prep for my little family, usually listening to music or I'm singing myself, just to kind of make the time pass. What can I talk about? I guess I can kind of talk about myself since I'm just starting this. Question. Why am I starting a YouTube? I'm decided to start a YouTube because like my family, we do so much, like so many different things, like from making stuff for our own little DIY projects, traveling when we do, cooking. We do a lot of cooking. And I was like, why not do a channel? You know, I watch YouTube all the time, from ASMRs to other vloggers, Funky Diva, all the way to King of Reeds, Ricky Smiley, ASMR The Chew. I forgot the other girl I look at. I look at a lot of people. Like, I just, when I'm in bed in my downtime, that's kind of what I do. I just find something to look at on YouTube. So yeah, I was like, okay, well, I thought about it, contemplated about it, played with it a little bit. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. If it goes somewhere, it does. If it doesn't, at least I can say I tried. So that's kind of why I'm starting the channel. And then I wanted to kind of shed light on like everyday people, especially like me. Like, I'm a first time mom. I had my first son May 15, 2018. His name is King Jaden Baldrick. He just turned 3 last Saturday, which was May the 15th. And I work full time. Trying to help my husband with his business. He's a truck driver, and we're trying to just branch off and do so many little different things. So I'm like, you know, it's somebody out there who can relate, who's kind of going through the same struggles, going through the same challenges. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to capture this journey. It's not for anybody else. I'm going to do it for myself. Something so I can look back and say, hey, you know, at that point in life, I was going through A, Y, and Z. And, you know, look at the outcome. Look where I've came from. Look how I've grown. So that's why I kind of want to start this. I think it's like a documentary for me, like a documentary process. My own little therapy, in a sense. So here I am on May the 20th, 2021, recording my first little, not a mukbang, I wouldn't say, I guess. This segment, I'm going to call it the sizzling skillet. When I'm cooking and stuff, so I try to kind of categorize everything when I'm doing my videos, and I'm in the phase of kind of trial and error. So as of now, this is called the sizzling skillet session. Oh, you know who else is a really good YouTuber that I like, but he's passed on now? Andy's grandpa. Many people know him. He lived in Charleston. His son still lives there, Mike. And Bridget, I think they have like 2 kids now. And I'm not far. We live right here in Columbia, South Carolina. So, South Carolina got some things popping. Some popping people. That make things happen, I guess you can say. Anyway, so back to the topic about food prep. Why I like to food prep. For one, it saves time, especially for me, because like I said, I work full time Monday through Friday, 8 hours a day, and it just makes things so much easier because and any mom can attest, just because we work at our job, that does not mean when we clock out, our work ends. No, we come home, job number 2. Getting babies out of daycare, getting clothes out for the next day, baths, homework, just entertaining. And my little one, he loves to be outside, so going outside, playtime, anything you can think of, he wants to do. And so I try to do it, try to, keep him active and spend as much time with him as possible, getting that attention that he needs. So when I get off of work, I'm doing a million things, laundry, cleaning up here and there, cleaning up behind him, my husband, taking care of our little pets. We got a guinea pig named Spade. I'm going to introduce you guys to him. And we have a Rottweiler named Gotti. So, and I have an older son. His name is Javion. 12. And he's with us from time to time too. And he's a big help, and he's here. He looks after his little brother. And they spend a lot of time together. So it kind of helps so I can kind of put my attention on other things. So with all that being said, that's why I like the meal prep, because I try to make enough food to last at least 2 to 3 days, so I'm not cooking every single day. And now with me starting this channel, that's going to allow me time to edit videos, make videos, and do other stuff in between. So if anybody knows, these are the best things you can invest in. Tupperware bowls. I have a set of glass ones that I got for a bridal shower gift, because me and my husband, we just got married on May the 8th, so I got a set of those. I haven't had a chance to put them in use yet, but I do have them. So as of right now, I'm using these. This just make it easy for the boys to go in, grab something real quick, and keep going. And they don't have to call mom all the time. Get it themselves. And even King, even though he's 3, he is so smart and so bright. Like, he will, if I have little things set aside in the refrigerator, little quick things he can grab to snack on, he goes in there and grab it. He knows how to get his little plates or bowls and make his own little stuff. And so he does really, really well with that, because Mama trained him up right. Right now I'm cutting the lettuce. I kind of like to do it not in big chunks, shredded pieces. I'm trying to get this. Here. So today is Thursday, so this won't last up tomorrow. Probably Saturday, but my husband, his birthday is on the 23rd, so we're gonna do like a little cookout Saturday for him. So we'll be cooking again, and I'll come back to you guys to see what we're doing for that. What else I can talk about for myself? My name is Larisha. Last name Bodrick. Miss Bodrick. Like I said, I just got married. But prior to that, it was Riley for 30 years. And this past week I lost a cousin. I did this past week. He passed away on May the 9th. That morning, a couple hours after my wedding. And in fact, a couple hours after his birthday celebration, he had a party. And he got into a car accident. We're the same age. He just turned 30. I'm 31. Like, we grew up like brothers and sisters. Like, we're first cousins, but we grew up like brothers and sisters. And getting into everything together, doing everything together. Anybody, if you grew up in the country life, you probably can relate to what I'm talking about. Or, I mean, it really doesn't have to be a country life. If you just grew up with a close-knit family, you can relate to what I'm talking about. But it's just different in the country. Like, country kids are just different. I don't care what nobody thinks. You can debate and argue it down. But growing up in the country, man, you do anything and everything. Like, you're not afraid to try anything. Like, it was whatever when we was growing up as kids. Like, we literally did everything together. So, him passing, and it just kind of took me for I couldn't believe it. Like, I still can't believe it. Like, I think about him every single day. Like, and all I can say is, like, dang, we called his name. His name was Deshaun, but we called him. I just, dang, really, like, dang. Like, he was like my brother. He was my brother. Not like my brother. He was my brother. You know it's different, like when people pass and somebody can come and tell you, oh, you know, so and so passed away, and like in his case, like I couldn't believe it. Like even hearing it from his sisters, which I consider my sister, hearing it from them, like I was like, oh, okay. Like even though they said he passed, like I just wouldn't accept that, you know, he was really, really gone. Like some part of my mind, I was just hoping and thinking like, okay, well, you know, he can come back from this, or you know, just in a weird way, just thinking that he's just someplace that I can't get to him right now at this very moment. That he's not gone, he's just someplace. But man, listen, man, when I like actually saw him in the casket, like it just made everything so real. And it's like I just started having flashbacks of just us as kids and just knowing him and how much he grew, how he grew into the man he became to be, and all the, you know, the plans he had. Like he was so excited about life. Like he just, it was like whatever. Like he was a legend in his own right, and it was just this hard pill to swallow. Like it really is. I miss him there. Lord knows. Like, you know, when people pass, people are like, oh well, you know, it was his time, or some people would be like, well, he probably knew, but I don't think, like, I don't believe that. I don't believe that when you die, you're expecting. I mean, you know, I understand that we all know we will die, but when you die, it's not like, oh well, they know they were going to pass because they were doing X, Y, and Z, like things out of the ordinary. But nobody, I don't think nobody is like sitting around and saying, oh well, I know I'm about to die, so let me get ready. Because you know, for instance, for him, like he made so many things in life to do, so many things. So if I like strongly believe if he knew, if he would have left home at that time and he wasn't going to make it back, I believe he would have never left. So when people say stuff like that, like I really don't believe it. Like, oh, they say God don't make any mistakes or whatever, but man, I'm like, God, I wish that was a mistake you made that time. And it's just hard. It's just hard to accept death when it's just so sudden. And it's people, especially when people start dying around your age and people you grew up so close with, it just kind of put things into reality. Like, damn, like this really can happen to me or anybody. Like it, you know, death doesn't discriminate on age, race, nothing. Like death doesn't care. So I'm like, man, listen, if it's something in life that you want to do, you have something on your mind to accomplish, you have a dream, a desire, go for it, man. Like, don't wait. Just pick up whatever you got and make a run for it. Like, just go for it, because you never know. Like, you never know. I could be here today and gone tomorrow, and I don't want nobody to say, oh, well, she probably, no, I did not know. I don't know. Nobody's going to know when they're leaving here. I don't know when I'm leaving here. And I don't have no plans on leaving. I don't want to leave no time soon. Like, I want to be 200 years old. Like, I want to live to see a long life. I want to see my grandkids, great-grandkids, great-great-grandkids. Like, bro, like I have plans, like it's things I want to do in life, places I want to go, places I want my kids to go. Like, I, you know, have so many desires. So that's why, like, that's why I'm gonna push myself. Like, go for it. I want to start a YouTube channel. I'm gonna start a YouTube channel, and that's that. And we gonna see what happens. Anything I can think of in the middle of the night, I'm going to get up and I'm going to do it. I'm just going to make it happen, because tomorrow's not promised, people. Tomorrow's not promised. appreciate people while they're here. Love on people while they're here. Don't wait until they're dead and gone. And give them their flowers. Give them their flowers while they're still alive. To actually receive them. You know? That's that. Then December the 3rd, my grandfather, he passed away. He was more like my dad, because my father, he was never in the picture. Never, ever, ever. Like, my grandfather, I consider him my father. So, it was hard. Like, I still deal with that too. But I kind of accept it because, you know, I knew he was sick, and I knew the time was coming, and just knowing him and being around him and just seeing him struggle and fighting to hold on, I was like, you know, it would be selfish of me to want you to stay here and suffer just because I don't want to let you go. So I had to just come to terms with that myself. Like, you know, I had to learn to live without you for a moment, because I know it'll come a time when we'll be together again. Just learning to deal with death, man, it's just a process. Like, it really is. And I'll tell anybody, like, if you feel like you need to see a grieving counselor, go for it. Like, because everybody deals with it differently. Like, everybody is not strong as I may be, or somebody else may be. Like, you can't just expect everybody to handle death the same way. Like, some people take that jump hard, like, really hard. But, hey, it's life and it's death. We all know how we come, but we don't know how we're leaving. And that is a true saying. We don't know how we're going to leave this world. Man. But live every day like it's your last, people. Live every day like it's your last. Don't give a what a hater got to say. They gonna talk about you anyway. So, do what's best for you and yours. And that's that. Because nobody don't have a heaven or a hell to put you in. So enjoy your life. Because you only get to live it once. Unless you're a cat and got 9 lives. Yep. But right now I'm just dicing up the tomatoes, getting these cut, and then once I do that, matter of fact, my chicken stock, I'm trying to finish these tomatoes real quick. Let me peek at it to see if it's good. I think I wanted to go a little bit more, so I think I'm gonna put it on about 10 more minutes because it's not as crispy as I like it. And once I get the tomatoes chopped, I'm going to take that batch of chicken out, put another batch in. I already have my bath ran, so once I put my second batch of chicken in, I'll go ahead and get my work clothes out for tomorrow. I'll get King clothes out for daycare, and get our night clothes on. Go ahead and wash up, get dressed for bed, and fix our dinner plates. It'll be good. I'll put the salmon in after I finish washing, because the salmon is only going to take about probably 15 minutes at the most. It's not going to take that long. You don't want to cook fish too long because you don't want to dry it out, especially salmon. You not want to dry it out because it'll feel like you're eating cardboard. You're eating a cardboard box. I like mine to be moist. Still have that flavor, tenderness, flakiness to 15 minutes at 400 will do just fine. Just fine. I'm chopping this up. And that's it for the tomatoes. One thing about tomatoes, they make such a mess. That's why I don't like to use mine, but my husband, that's what he got. I love to get my pearl tomatoes because if you just rinse, toss on top of your salad meat, you don't have to worry about this puddle mess that I have here. That's the mess. You right? Okay, check it out. Man, let me tell you, when I was in high school, I graduated in 09. Man, Dipset was my favorite group. I think I was more in love with Jewel than the group itself. But now, I still like them. They still okay, but I just grew up and changed my genre. I listen to a little bit of everything, from jazz to classic to pop, hip hop, R&B, gospel. I listen to a variety of everything. Like, I don't discriminate. If I like the way it sounds, I like the way it sounds when I listen to it. So that's that. Okay, I think my chicken is ready. Yeah, that's crunchy enough. So let me get I need to throw this in the trash. Throw that in. I always keep a little bag close by when I'm cooking and chopping because I don't like to throw food in the garbage disposal in the house. I just take this to the dump, and when I'm done with it, that's what I like to do. That's what I like to do. It's worked thus far. So keep on working. Alright, so we got all that done. And I need to find something to put chicken on. Let me get a plate. See? I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of hot. Nice and crunchy. But yeah, you guys, like I said, we got married on May the 8th. And everything was absolutely beautiful. But it was a process. Oh my God. I'm so happy that that wedding is over with. Like, if I was to do it all over again, we would pack up and go to Jamaica or somewhere, Puerto Rico, some island. I don't care. Just me, my husband, and the boys, and whoever can afford to buy a ticket to fly over, and we would have gotten married that way. Like, having a wedding, it was so stressful, especially for me because I did a lot of stuff myself. Like, I didn't have a wedding planner. Like, I literally planned it, everything from beginning to the end. And oh my God, I never do it again. But it was a success. Everything turned out beautiful. Everything was nice. I think that's why I'm still so tired. I feel like I'm still just not back at 100% yet. I still feel like my body is tired because I literally went from wedding, honeymoon, back to work, and I feel it. So I think we're gonna be off for the holiday. So I'm just gonna sleep. I don't wanna go anywhere. I don't wanna do anything. I'm just gonna get me some snacks. And I'm gonna stay home and Netflix and chill. Netflix and chill. Literally. The eggs are done, so I can turn that off. I can go ahead and turn the vegetables on low so they can start cooking. So by the time I come back, they should be done. So yeah, you guys, so that's what I'm doing right now. Once all this stuff is done, I'm gonna come back and show you guys the plating. I'm not gonna hold you guys here any longer. Oh God, it's already right at 30 minutes. Ooh, I know some of y'all are already gone. But for those of you who stayed to the end, you're gonna see. For those of you who stayed to the end, I want you to comment, get it girl. Get it girl, comment get it girl. And we're gonna see, I'm gonna send the first 3 people that comment get it girl. I'm gonna send y'all something in the mail. Oh, and that reminds me, I have to set up a P.O. box and all that good stuff. But check the link below for my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all social media, my personal email address for this page. So if you guys have any requests, any ideas, any topics that you want me to do, anything you want me to discuss, anything you want me to make, or any type of little family adventures you want to see us to, just comment and we'll see what we can come up with. Thank you guys, love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with everything that's coming through, hot and new. Until next time, peace and love. You guys take care. Bye-bye.